We have a mild day in Buffalo, 66 degrees under cloudy skies. We talked about E.J. Manuel, the new leader of the Bills. For more, let's go down to our sideline reporter, Chris Button.
Hey, guys, and when we met E.J. Manuel, he's this calm, collected guy, but Coach said he has a fiery side to him. Doug Marrone told us that he got so upset in last week's game that he actually slammed his helmet on the ground. Coach said, I love the passion from you, but don't throw the helmet. There's a communication device in there that we'd like to work today, but he certainly loves the passion from his rookie quarterback, guys.
All right, Chris, tight end for Carolina. And there is the pass, and open is Greg Olsen. And Greg Olsen marches deep into Buffalo territory. Open on the left side. Denora Cersei makes the catch, and a 31-yard pass play to Olsen, who was the big receiver a year ago. Very impressive opening drive so far. Cam Newton flush from the pocket and tripped up, and will lose about 5 yards or so, make it 6 yards. And good pressure by Marcel Darius and Mario Williams, two of the front. Silatolo inactive last week to share the job with Travell Wharton at left guard on 2nd down and 16. The pass is intercepted at the 19 by Kiko Alonso. And the first turnover of the game.
Bills fans got to be
receivers, so let's see what the Bills do now. And there's a familiar look with the towel over the head of Cam Newton. First down for E.J. Manuel, and he throws it out to the far side to Frank Summers, the fullback, still on his feet. And Frank Summers, getting into Panther territory on a big first play from scrimmage, gets 34 yards.
Dick, I'm not calm, cool demeanor. You kind of expect this.
Handoff to Spiller, gets a good hole up the middle. And Spiller dives for the first down. And he gets to the 36-yard line. And talk about impact players, Rondé.
Well, one of them is C.J. Spiller for the Buffalo Bills. He had a breakout.
Dustin Hopkins unable to play. So it's Carpenter again. And Carpenter's kick is no good, off to the right. Dustin Hopkins unable to kick today. So of the Bills, they got to stop them on 3rd down, and that's what the Bills defense didn't do against Brady. Here comes the rush from behind, and Newton goes down, and it was Mario Williams. And the second sack of the game for the Bills, a loss of only 1, but that'll bring up 4th down.
See, some of these quarterback did very well against New England Patriots.
And the handoff to Spiller, who has a running room and has a first down. C.J. Spiller holding on to the ball. Remember last week he fumbled early, and it resulted in a Patriot touchdown. Good block by Craig Urbick, the right guard, to get Spiller free for 21 yards.
Been a starter up here in Buffalo.
They've outrushed Carolina, have the Bills, 61-19. Hurry up offense here. And Manuel's pass is caught into Carolina territory to the 42 to Stevie Johnson. So there he is, 19 yards, first down, Buffalo.
You asked for him.
Yard field goal earlier in the game. This will be a 55-yard attempt. And Carpenter's kick is long enough, it's good. Making amends, Dan Carpenter. Former Dolphin, Cardinal, and Jet in camp this year. 55-yarder, putting the Bills in front, 3-0. Well, this is a passing down for sure. 3rd down and 10. 8 run, despite their fortunes on their feet.
Greg Olsen at the top, Steve Smith at the bottom.
3rd down and 10.
Pretty assured that he'll be looking for one of those two guys on this pass play here.
Pressure on Cam Newton, and he gets hit. And Cam Newton and Mario Williams getting to him. And that is the 3rd sack of the game by Mario Williams. 3 in the first half. And the Bills came up the middle strong. Cam Newton looking left, throwing left, and completing the pass for the first down to Steve Smith. Getting into rhythm more with Smith, picking up 13 there.
There's somebody else he can't get on target with right now.
First down. Newton's pass and caught by Ted Ginn for the first down, just shy of midfield. By the way, the Buffalo remaining in the half. One timeout left for Carolina in a 3-0 game, and this pass is caught, and running after it is the fullback Mike Tolbert. So they get Tolbert in stride, and a big gain of 18 for the Panthers. They're on the 25. First down with... And there's the pass into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. Greg Olsen become old reliable for this Carolina team, and the tight end, and a great pickup for several years. Former Chicago Bear catches the 13-yard pass and giving the Panthers the lead. So Mario Williams had 3 sacks. Tight game throughout. Close game. And it's halftime with our score. Panthers 7, Bills 3. And right now we're going to... Doug Marrone's Bills will start from the 20-yard line. And going to the air, and this pass is caught by Summers. And Frank Summers out of bounds by Beasley as we look at the first half statistics.
Take a look at these statistics. Only 34 rushing yards for Carolina. I think they're going to find some more balance there. Buffalo has been pretty even. The one turn, trying to set the tone, I guess.
Manuel pass caught by Woods, first down, and put down, trying to get some extra yardage, but Robert Woods, the second-round pick from USC, getting 14 near midfield. Woods
pushed into Ashton today because of the concussion.
Play action, first down, plenty of time, and catch is made again by Woods, spinning away, and Woods getting inside the 25. And so Doug Marrone opening it up, and 28 yards, 2 big passes here.
The ISO cut.
So the Bills could not get the touchdown, and the field goal is good. And now the Bills have climbed to within 1. Early here in the third, it's a 1-point Panther lead. Pressure on Cam Newton, and Newton is going to be down back at the 21, and it's Mario Williams. So despite the attention the Panthers have given him, Mario Williams has his 4th sack of the game.
There he is again, Dick. Mario Wood.
A team record. So it's 4th down, and Brad Nortman will be punting, and Robert Woods is back deep. So they got the speedy receiver Woods, who calls for the fair catch at the 23. And so the Bills, down by 1, will take over. Well, next week on Fox.
Holding, number 38 of the defense. Prior to the kick, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
And a big break for the Carolina Panthers. They get a first down, and let's get that offense back on the field.
Front right of your screen here, he kind of lays on, jumps on him. A very smart penalty.
He knocked his helmet off in the process. So it'll be first down. By the way, Mario Williams, 3.5 sacks, had to share that last one. So it's a first down. And here's D'Angelo Williams with a big hole up the middle and tripped up. Otherwise, he might have been off all the way. Aaron Williams tripped him up, but not before a 21-yard pickup, the biggest of the game for
at the end of the half, and it's translated into the second half now.
First down, and plenty of time, and going deep into the end zone, and the pass caught by Ginn for the touchdown.
Ted Ginn running by Justin Rogers for the touchdown. He's been by him about 3 times today. They finally
trailing by a score of 14-6, but that holding penalty on the punt changed things around dramatically, and Carolina made it pay off. So Michael Vick in action, trying to get the Eagles to 2-0. Here's Stevie Johnson with a completion and gets 9 yards.
Nice sure-handed. 2 tough yards there. They needed that first down to keep this drive moving.
Jackson stays in the game. Manuel gets time. It's tipped and it's caught. Running down the field is Stevie Johnson. Johnson with Norman there, and will go out of bounds as Mitchell and Norman were there, and Johnson steps out of bounds in a 45-yard play, and now the Bills are in business. Bills have only had 2 field goals today, looking for their first touchdown. First and goal at the 4, and here's Jackson, and Jackson is in for the touchdown.
That touchdown certainly excited this Buffalo Bills crowd.
And now they're going to go for 2 with a score of 14-12.
I don't think Doug Marrone is. I think he's got a feeling they could tie this game up, get it right back on track with a 2-point conversion here.
So here it comes, trying to tie the score. Manuel's pass, and it's caught by Woods for the conversion. And we're all tied at 14. So this is the best the Bills offense has looked all day. And it came after an unfortunate penalty and a long touchdown pass by Carolina to Ginn. And E.J. Manuel brings him down to tie it up and getting that 2-point conversion right here.
Free, E.J. Manuel right through him, and good throw, but a great catch by the rookie Robert Woods here, diving, twisting, making sure ball doesn't hit the ground. Unbelievable 2-point conversion there.
I get a feeling that Mr. Woods is going to figure big time in the future of this club offense.
Need to be more careful with their emotions at this point in the game.
Second down, and the ball knocked away from E.J. Manuel. Scramble for the loose ball. And Carolina, Davis indicating the Panthers have it. It would be huge if they do. It was Quentin Michael who forced it, and the Panthers have recovered. Big turnover by Buffalo, and the Carolina Panthers have it inside the...
Quentin Michael coming on the right side of your screen, underneath the block, causes the fumble. About 4 or 5 different guys have an opportunity to fall on this. Carolina eventually does. Huge turnover for the Buffalo Bills here, setting up the Carolina Panthers and just outside the red zone.
Dwan with Nortman, the punter, holding. And the Panthers have taken the 17-14 lead on the 27-yard field goal. So the question is, can Ron Rivera and the Panthers survive? We've got a lot of time left, however, in this fourth.
Another holding their breath, hoping not for another injury in that secondary.
Going to say Colin Jones is in there as the 5th defensive back. And the pass is intercepted. And it is by Luke Kuechly with the pick. So Kuechly with the interception, giving the Panthers the ball. Six of 13 on third down conversions today. And Cam Newton can't find a receiver right now. And he is out of bounds at about the 8. Mario Williams, what a brilliant day he has played, with 3.5 sacks for the Bills today. And so the
Bills defense has stepped up, forced a field goal attempt.
25-yard attempt to try to give Carolina a 6-point lead. And Gano's kick is good. 8:41 on the clock. And the score now, Panthers leading the Bills 20-14. Mario Williams, last play was a sack, and a 4.5 sacks Bills record now for Williams. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 for the offense. C.J. Spiller with a head of steam. Still stays in bounds, and C.J. Spiller carries it inside the 35 of Carolina for 46 yards. Finally brought down by the linebacker, Thomas Davis.
Now that's the C.J. Spiller that all these Buffalo Bills fans have been waiting for this season. You see the scissors play again, outrunning the defense. Thomas Davis does a great job hustling to catch him, and that was a 80-yard touchdown for the Buffalo Bills.
100th, who is shaken up early, made the play. As we said, Spiller over 100 yards, and that 46-yard gain is the long made. A 55-yard field goal, missed from 42, and this will be from 48. Trying to make it a three-point game once more. And Dan Carpenter with the low kick is good, just over the crossbar. And the Bills get 3 out of it. And Carpenter with a field goal. And that makes the score 20-17 in favor of the 40-yard touchdown catch. Here's Newton. And open is Olsen. And Olsen will have the first down. Well-executed play. The tight end was wide open. They get to the 35, picking up 15.
I'm not sure how.
4.5 sacks. A Buffalo Bills team record for Mario Williams today.
It's been some great D-ends, some great pass rushers here at Buffalo. Olsen lined up in the backfield back here. Steve Smith to the same side. I bet there's a good chance the ball is going that way.
Flushed out of the pocket, and here's Cam Newton, and he'll run for the first down. You never know when he's going to use his legs to his advantage. He did there and picked up 4 yards and a first down for the Panthers. It'll be second down and 5.
Some good games across the league. We have another one here up in Buffalo, Dick.
Bills have outgained the Panthers. They have the lead in the ball and doing a good job of ball control. And here is Williams trying to go wide, and Williams may have enough for the first down. We'll see where they mark it, and it is. Kiko Alonso makes the tackle, and a good finish that time by D'Angelo Williams, who has...
Let's look at our 2 starting quarterbacks. Cam Newton for Carolina, E.J. Manuel. Both have 21 completions. Cam Newton kind of definitely
is in there, going out to the left. Third down and 5 with 1:48 showing on the clock in the 4th.
Cam Newton has 2 receivers to either side. Gonna run it though.
Here's Tolbert to run, and Tolbert is stopped a yard and a half shy of the first down. And the Bills will call their 3rd and final timeout.
At the end of this half.
And Ronnie doesn't have any timeouts left. It's really going to be a problem there. 39-yard attempt for Graham Gano. And this kick, and Gano, very cool, kicks the field goal. And that's his 3rd field goal of the game, and the Panthers will have a 6-point lead with 1:38 to go. No time holding on to his right hand.
Johnson did a good job getting out of bounds there, avoiding that tackle. Dick, we find ourselves in a situation that almost every game in the NFL comes down to 72% or so of every game comes down to 7 points or less. That's where we are right now.
And the pass up the middle, caught by Fred Jackson, and Jackson gets tripped up as he gets out to the 40-yard line, picking up 12. Bills on their own 40, first down. They need a touchdown and a conversion to win the game. And here's Manuel. And Manuel to Jackson, who breaks the tackle and gets into Carolina territory to the 46. Kuechly missed the tackle there. And 10, 40 seconds on the clock. Manuel going underneath to Stevie Johnson. And Johnson will go out of bounds. May have the first down, but it will be a first down, and stops the clock with 34 seconds after getting a left. Welcome our audience to this finale here as the Panthers leading the Bills, and the interception by Colin Jones. And a flag goes down. Colin Jones picking off E.J. Manuel. The Bills needing a touchdown and an extra point to win this game.
Pass interference, 59. Defense.
And it's pass interference on Luke Kuechly, and that will result in a first down for the Bills.
One of the best linebackers in football. You see him sitting here in the middle of the field playing cover 2. He grabs Stevie Johnson, which allows the safety to make that interception. Inopportune time for a pass interference penalty for the Carolina Panthers.
On the 11-yard line, E.J. Manuel flush from the pocket, and the rookie at the 5-yard line gets hit, trying to get the first down, and maybe shy there, and it was Munnerlyn. And the clock showing 6 seconds left, no timeouts left. It's right here for the Bills. And 1. Forget the 1, they've got to get it into the end zone. Carolina trying to stop him. and win the game. Here's Manuel with a fade and wide open. Touchdown to Stevie Johnson. And Dan Carpenter trying to give the Bills the lead in the game, and the kick is good. The extra point is good. And the Bills lead it 24-23, going wild here in Buffalo.
Bedlam here in this stadium. They couldn't be more excited. They were walking out. They walked in to watch their rookie quarterback drive all the way down the field. Look at this, two receivers up top. Man-to-man coverage, you see DJ Moore has inside stops on his guys. I think there was a miscommunication, and Stevie Johnson is wide open for the game-winning touchdown, or what could be the game-winning touchdown. 2 seconds left for this kick.
Well, Rondé Barber, you have been in a lot of these games in your great career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now there is E.J. Manuel's dad, who he said kept the clutter out, kept him humble. He calls him Big Dog, and Big Dog, with no timeouts left, goes 80 yards to give the Bills the lead.
We are at war with the...
E.J. Manuel wins his first NFL game. Didn't play much in preseason. Came on, nearly won last week against the Patriots. Engineers the 80-yard drive, and the Bills win. And now it's time for today's Domino Stat Tracker. E.J. Manuel, despite some mistakes, gets the touchdown to win it. C.J. Spiller, for the 7th time in his career, over 100 yards rushing. And Stevie Johnson catches the winning touchdown pass, one of 7 he made today. Drama in Buffalo as E.J. Manuel meets up with his dad, and how thrilled they have to be. That's the story from Buffalo. Coming up next, it's the State Farm postgame show.